not only outside there preaching about the destruction, but we're preaching about a salvation too. A salvation that's going to come after the destruction. This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 4 and 5, and it reads, and you have a power, which it say God, but we know the true name of the Father, so we will say the correct thing. Because we understand that with original language comes original power and vibration. And now is that time, you need origin, you need the old ways, you need the old parts where you could have some kind of substance. Because you will need substance for this time you're coming into. But here the scripture say, and God shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes. You hear what the scripture say? All tears shall be wiped away from your eye. You go in the hospital now, and you see one set of people hook up on tubes, dying, bawling for pain. The medicine of the earth can't help them. Right? Chronic diseases. You know? So the scripture says this time coming when all them tears gonna be wiped away from your eyes.
See, the hospital come up on a set of tubes. You can't walk. You can't just keep taking. Most I say I have stricken like training faith. Most I do strictly yard. Because I don't want to deal with walking the art of the Yahweh Hashem. I want to do anything. I want to say anything. And I want to do anything. That's why I come up in this hospital and there's no cure. There is no cure. Right? No ease in the body because what? This devil medicine can't heal you. You gotta come to physician, which is Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. He's gonna heal you.
That's right.
He's gonna cut off the sore sickness.
Reading on. And there shall be no more death. You know? Look how much all you can understand a simple instance as death. Scripture says in Ecclesiastes, right? That the spirit of man that goeth upwards. The scripture says better is the end of something than the beginning. So when somebody perish on the side of the earth, yeah, you have emotions they go feel. But the scripture says there will be no more death because the desensitized state of people outside there that doesn't understand what's going on there, so it does bring grief upon them, whether it be Israelite or whatever. But yeah, the heathens and them still going to be experiencing being born and dying. But in the kingdom of heaven, Israel, there shall be no more death, neither sorrows. And you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, right? Seminole Indians, Caribbean, and Iraqs fall under would be under the 12th tribe of Israel. Plus the lost sheep, the confusion of faces, we're not forgetting about them. Because we outside here is a spiritual thing. Before it's physical, it's spiritual because the spirit does follow the seed. And if the seed go into India or China and breed somebody, over a period of time, that face will get washed out. But guess what? There's an Israelite. So the scripture says there shall be no more sorrows for you, no crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things are passed away, and this is what we're outside here about. To bring in all this pain and sorrows and suffering. We want to live in a world where that don't exist for us anymore. We want to live in a world where we continue as we born. Life, no more death. No more tribulation, no more chaos. These things not going to be existing in the kingdom of heaven for Israel. Right? And we're going to rule over the heathens with a rod of iron. So, in spite of what might song, we singing like we talking too hard. And all I feel like we irrational. We speaking about the kingdom of heaven where there will be no more pain.
This word that we speaking with Yahweh Hashem, word is against this society.
That's right.
So yes, we speak a harsh word. Most of the word is harsh word.
That's right.
Most of it is austere man. You understand? Most of it don't deal with folly.
That's right.
So yes, this word against the society. You understand? So we don't care how you feel.
That's
either
right.
you get with the program or you be destroyed.
That's it. Verse 5 reading on. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things anew. Hey, all I hear in these words, man. He said, he make all things anew. A new body. The children are not ever going to have to be wondering by a wonder if my child go to school today, might come back. The food you're going to put in your mouth, you're going to be feeling like, hey, like his life entire body instead of that. When they eat, and they sit down, you want to know if I now eat or not, you just know it, you're feeling a weight in your belly, in your stomach. But you have no life running through your body. That is the state we live in. So the scripture says, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things anew. And he said unto me, right, for these words are true and faithful. And that way it boils down to your faith and the way you believe in it. Because it's going to come a time, you better hope where you believe in could save you.
You have to forget about these degenerates. Most I said they born in faith. So we will focus on the ones who the most I give the ears to. You understand it?
That's right, that's
You're
right.
going to be seen. They can't waste the time with two guns.
That's right.
Like, it doesn't be angry 24/7 spirit they got to deal with it. That degenerate. You know, they're a bunch of idiots. You understand?
That's right, that's right.
We have the line of everybody. Alright, then we have a summit, right? All the world leaders and the Israelites. You know, everybody bring the proposal to continue. To bring about a better world. We had the fucking best proposal.
Exactly.
That's right, that's right.
We got the exact formula.
We had the formula.
To destroy this fucking place.
Yeah.
Which is needed.
And then rebuild.
Because all of them, when I come and tell you, well, we had Esau plan is to bring about a digital system.
Yeah.
These other heathens might have a next plan. But within them plan, Bolaman things still going on, we going on, we going to cut off all that.
Yeah.
We going to cut off all that. We going to do something new. We have a plan, right?
Yeah.
Our plan is to put the so-called white man underneath.
That's right.
The other heathens underneath.
That's right.
Govern the world by the laws I have about Hashem
That's
Yahushua.
right.
And by that you will see a better society, a better earth.
That's right.
Right? But if you omit the laws of the Lord and try to run the earth, this is where it does get. Just get everything just out of hot water, helter skelter.
That's
right, that's right.
You can't, like a big ball of twine with many different colors just mixed up together, confusion.
Done.
Alright?
This is Proverbs 29 and 2. Now this is Proverbs chapter 29. Verse 2, he said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Right? And all these other nations wicked. All these other nations wicked. Just like Esau. Esau is the wicked. But these other nations wicked too. Because the hard Jake at that point and the trick Jake the same way.
Yeah.
But just Esau went to the extreme. But they had been slavery to the Arabs. Alright? The Babylonians, they destroyed the Sakri temple. Alright, the Assyrians take the northern tribe into slavery, Charlemagne and son, all of them. They had been slavery, the Hamites, the Egyptians, all of them had been slavery too. But Esau just he do a fucking number on me. He do a number on Jake. Alright? But Esau is the ruler right now. So he give all of them, and that's what the Lord do. The statue, the head of gold, the breastplate of silver, the feet, you know, bronze, legs, you know, the thigh bronze, the feet, iron, and the toes, the bottom of the feet part iron and part clay. That's what the Lord did. He gave all the other nations a chance to rule, and all of them failed. He gave all of them a chance, but none of them wasn't able to let the earth run how it's supposed to run.
That's right, that's right.
So that's why at the end of that statue, a stone came and knocked from the foot and the whole statue crumbled.
And take everything down.
Take everything down.
Even these elite right here in Trinidad and Tobago, if they go buy a building, that motherfuckers take everything right down to the ground and build over.
Fresh, fresh.
Yeah. Carnal do that.
Which is symbolizing why Yahushua said, right? He was to break down the physical body that he was in to rise back up in the celestial body, and that is what we're dealing with too, because even this body we are in breaking had a breakdown too, and build back up. And in the celestial body, because when you look at it, right, the Most High structure is so perfectly that when we receive them bodies, because the scripture say, right, The laws will be written in our inward part because that was going to give you that immortality. Because if it wasn't for sin, you would be immortal.
Right.
The transgression of sin is what brings about death. Right? So when you're no longer able to sin, which will go hand in hand with the celestial bodies, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, right? The celestial bodies. When we receive them bodies and them, we're going to be ruling in perfect harmony,
This is 2 Samuel chapter 23, verse 1. He said, Now these be the last words of David, the son of Jesse. He said, and the man who was raised up on high, he said, the anointed of the Most High of Jacob. He said, and the sweet psalmist of Israel said, the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh speak by me, and his word was in my tongue. The power of Israel, he said, the rock of Israel speak to me. He that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai.
And even as Israel, when they was ruling back then, right? There was just, David was just, Solomon was just, enough. But it goes to show that the Most High was just, had this plan out from the foundation of the earth where it is he was going to take we. The first angels who kept not the first estate carry through our process here on earth. Teach we both sides of the spectrum, which we go through the only generations coming down to bring me back to this point, when, because David and them was still lacking what the celestial body, they still went off. Solomon was lacking what the celestial body, they still went off, which is Yahushai, which we know. But all the other rulers in Israel was lacking that one thing, that perfect body. And the Most High do that for a reason, so that we, when he rise, we back up to that stature, right? Isaiah chapter 2, and when the mountain of the Lord house be established to the top of the mountain, hey, it go perfect harmony, perfect.
Perfect, because the Most High taught me righteousness in the beginning. And then he taught me a lesson of wickedness.
That's right.
Then he bring me back to what? Righteousness.
Right.
So how we going to judge if we only know righteousness? So the Most High to bring me through that lesson of wickedness. So we gonna appreciate righteousness. You understand? We remember, hey, when we went off, we suffered greatly. You understand? We suffered greatly when we went off.
That's right, that's right. That like them Christian pastors and them. You grew up in a church like a good old, who have no knowledge of the outside world. You want to come and pastor and want to come and stand up before a heap of sinners. Will you could relate to them all? When Yahushai come, where Yahushai went? He didn't went to no inside mommy boy, you know. He went to a fisherman is one of the roughest men at having.
And you know the life. You don't know the life. To teach you. You don't know the life. That's why the Most High just call you when you're young. You know, you don't know the life too much. You know a little bit of the life, but then he will teach you the word. You know?
We throw there doing a lot of wickedness.
Yeah.
And Most High take me out and clean me up now.
Clean me up.
Take me away from that so we can teach these things.
The teacher, because now I could relate to a man, as the Apostle Paul said, I became all things to all men. If a man is a bad boy, and I hear the word now, it's like how this brother from DTA just do it. So he just deal with, he just talk to men like if they in the hood, like he talk here, but he bringing the truth.
Yeah.
And you make him sound good.
He's a serpent.
You understand?
Yeah, he's a serpent. How serpent is me. You understand? That's why Yahushua said, be white as a serpent and harmless as a dove. And that's what Apostle Paul say, you know to deal with the barbarians.
Yeah.
And you know to deal with the next one he used. I think it's in Romans, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's in Romans.
Paul told them he called them with guile.
I know to deal with them. But we got to see a spirit when Jake come up. I can't the Jake vibration. We know to relate to him. A Jake might come peaceful. And we can deal with the car, it might come rough. We can deal with the rough. You understand?
And then I grew up your whole life in church. Now that brother grew up like an example. Most I had mercy, but that man who just grew up under like Mikel. He grew up under mommy right through in church, daddy. Never know outside here, never know nothing. But inside your whole life, You never get exposed to the world. Every time you done school, you go home. You never leave school and go around with your friend and do nothing. You just from school to home. And like a nerd. For him to come outside here, it might be a little difficult. Because he don't understand what the fuck outside here. He don't know this world, what this world gives.
That's right.
So he not balanced. The balance will be kind of off. But you get a balance from you know, hey, you know what party give, you know what them hoes and them give, you know what this give, you know what that give. And then you come to learn the truth now. Hey, I want to go back. Because I know what I give, I don't explain. I will stick here.
See, you don't know how to make that adjustment. You understand? It's just like in sport. You understand? The game might play in a certain way, with a certain pace, and you gotta adjust to the pace. You understand? Sometimes you might play out you might be playing out to your position, and you might get play against somebody more strong or powerful more than you. And you gotta make adjustment.
That's right.
That's it's like in the world, it's all about adjustment. That's why the most high, the men that the most high choose is elect. Hey, come from our walks of life. You understand? Come from our walks of life. You understand? Being there, done that. You understand? And the most high wake them brothers up. Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, if I may say, right, truth is something that we in the flesh, so it go have a war going on with the spirit and the flesh. But you know what about the truth? Because I searching for the since I was around 14 years. The most I take me down all them religion and foolishness, into necromancy, all them kind of bullshit. The most I bring me out of that because you know what? Soul satisfaction is what everybody yearning for. And only the truth to satisfy your soul. Now your flesh, you always want what the flesh wants. But one thing I have learned is see the truth is something that will soothe your soul. And all the things of the earth, outside here, and the world, you'll just keep going back from like a crackhead. And you can't get no kind of satisfaction. But you know what? The truth does give you satisfaction because you know you have something to bank on, and that is feel good. That is feel good. So we hope that the Most High and turn me, or none of the brothers and them, or none of them elders, or nobody into no reprobate, because to take away that feeling from a man with the Most High, hey, that would be a nice thing. You know?
It says 1 Corinthians 9:19, it says, for though I be free from all men, yet I have made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more. Unto the Jews I became as a Jew, that I might gain the Jews. To them that are under the law, as under the law, that I might gain them that are under the law. So Paul said, hey, the men who don't even believe in Yahushua, he functioning like that. Just so you could try and stick in Yahushua every little minute to them. So.
Yeah, so but
that's the thing every minute. Every minute. But I know Yahushua thing. Yeah, but by Yahushua, you're moving like you're normal with them, but you're hitting that Yahushua every minute. It says, as under the law, it says to them that are without law, as without law, you will function like niggas who think. People be like a complete thing, not to go. You know?
You can blend in.
You could blend in with them and you could tell them about the Lord.
Yeah. You never got quote no precept. Let's say this is our custom from our ancestors. You got to be a serpent around these niggas. You understand? So you bait. Why think why think with Lord Yahushua go fish your bait? You got to bait. You got to put your bait. You want to catch one side of fish, you got one side of bait. You got to throw your bait. You understand? And that's something you're going to learn as you grow. Because when you now come in, you got no discipline with me, but now you'll be about it. Yeah. You're not spilling.
Everybody had it.
Yeah, everybody got to get it. When you get yourself down, everybody actually themselves from you. Yeah. You understand?
It says to them that are without law, as without law, like the Gentiles. Because they didn't have the Israelites, but they didn't grow up in the laws as our Israelites. They grew up as we grew up. Right? We grew up without the laws. We didn't know shit concerning the laws. We didn't know shit. That's certain things that we might not do. Just not touching, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We didn't know shit. We didn't know if a woman fighting and two men fighting and a woman came and rolled the opposite. Man who she husband fighting stones, she hand out, they get cut off. We didn't know that. But I see law, we didn't know that. Alright, it says being not without law to the Most High, but under the law to Yahushua, that I might gain them that are without law. So the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some.
Yeah, there's wisdom. Apostle Paul used wisdom. When he was wrong, the Jews speaking the Hebrew tongue. You understand? When he was wrong, the Romans. He had Roman citizenship, speaking the Roman tongue. You understand? So Paul was a wise man. You know? He was a wise fisherman.
Flexible.
He say when he was around the weak, he become weaker. You know, a man woke up, right? In low moments at 2:30. You know? Don't know if he's a member either. He go start screwing out weakness at you. Well, you know what I say, boy. I can remember like point at time. Hey, watch man. I was just like that and I think so it's the case now. But my wife wake up to see by my strength I wasn't supposed to get that woman. They carry him and say, hey, you know the most I say by here. If not I strength a woman and you know, we just train our bait as I say. And next man go water, I give him a page and he might watch a elder and most I go give the increase if he see.
Consent to low degree.
I Roman still.
Yeah.
Get low width.
I say they consent to men of low degree. There's this thing, like I said, this thing is learned as you grow. You understand? You might bump some with Jake, you sincerely, you want to learn. You understand? But you not take down certain road because you know they're going to fuck with you. You understand? They're going to be too hard for you to swallow. So you come down to E level and deal with the small things. You understand? You should say consent to men of low esteem. You understand? There's always down things. You know?
That's been hard to grasp one too now because not up until a little while back you used to understand well by telling them but when you understand, when check you yourself was once in last I came out with brother, I'm the one who's telling me certain things and I could not get it and you have to bring that to my understanding to again, you know, bring it to remembrance by stirring up of your pure minds. Because what? We the most I bring it onto but we don't always try and remain in that state where there was once in that state where, you know, and as much as I just want to tell him I might get it, but hey, he was once there. A man come in my house and blast me. And I do so and I watch it. I say, well, if I get crushed over, not everybody will be able to take that. If I get crushed to the feet, well, then I have to surrender to them. That was the last time before I decided that thing because if you're crushing, man, hard. If I can beat them, join them, all some men go take that and flee. You understand?
There's pride too.
Yeah.
There's pride too. Because you have yourself, you see men out there, they have no integrity because you have yourself, you want to promote truth. You want to do the thing that is right. So when you realize the doctrine you push is false according to the true doctrine, you're supposed to get rid of that. There's integrity, you're supposed to get rid of that. But when these men out here are prideful, look at you pushing the false doctrine power. There's the lack too. There's the lack. Understand? They gotta fulfill the wickedness. You have it there?
Yeah?
Yeah,
This is I read from verse 12. Romans 12 verse 12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer, distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality. Bless them which persecute you and curse not. Bless and curse not. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Low estate.
Condescend. You come down low. Come down to the brother level. You understand?
Sure.
That's what we gotta do. Come down to the brother level and deal with the brother at the level. And the brother gonna love you for that. You can't wait to do you're building him up. You're building him up, just way to do it. You're being high and mighty over him because what you weak in certain area and you just exalting yourself.
Yeah.
No, come down.
Come down.
Come down and brace the brother. You understand? And Apostle, like I said, Apostle Paul is a man of wisdom. Knowledge and understanding. You know, wisdom is self-teach Apostle Paul. You understand?
So, you know what could be the result of that? When you are a good teacher, you know what you just become? You just take train from the teacher, then you take train when you must reveal unto you, and you build upon a block building upon a block. That's what it is about. Building upon the elders and apostles' doctrine, most of you will give you certain things you clarify that is a good reasoning with your elders, figure a epiphany or a revelation. You come to elder brother and say, hey, what do you think about this boy? This is like easy case, and you know, if it lining up with the spirit, build, you help, you know, building up that temple. So we want to get out there, and the faster I reckon we get that together. Is the faster the most I go short. Anytime because the most I waiting for me to perfect that song.
It's all about order. Yes, anything in life, is always everything always goes smooth when it comes to order.
Yeah.
If there is no order, there's